Now, let's solve some examples. In the shown circuit, let's find current I and voltage across 4 ohm resistor. To find current I, let's apply KVL. On considering clockwise direction of current I, let's mark the polarity of both resistance and voltage source. As per the direction of current, we have voltage rise across 4 volt source. Therefore, plus 4 and voltage drop across 3 ohm and 4 ohm resistor. Therefore, minus 3i minus 4i, again voltage rise across second voltage source. Therefore, plus 4 volt. Next, we have voltage drop across 5 ohm resistor. Therefore, minus 5i and also voltage drop across 5 volt source. As current traveling from positive to negative terminal. Therefore, minus 5 volt. Next is voltage rise across 1 volt source. Hence, plus 1 volt and voltage drop across 6 ohm resistor. Therefore, minus 6i is equal to 0. On taking value of voltage to the left hand side, we will get I is equal to 2 by 9. Voltage across 4 ohm resistor can be find out using Ohm's law. That is, V is equal to IR, where I is equal to 2 by 9 and R is equal to 4 ohm. Therefore, V is equal to 2 by 9 into 4 or 8 by 9 volts. In the next example, we have 8 ampere current source, that is, it's supplying 8 ampere current to the circuit. Let current Ix is flowing in this branch and current Iy is flowing due to 4 volt voltage supply. Then same current Iy will come back because as discussed before, current remain constant across the ideal voltage supply. Similarly, current Ix will return to the loop, that is, no part of Ix will go beyond 4 ohm resistor, so as to maintain the same current, that is Iy, across the 4 volt supply. Let's find current across 4 ohm resistor using KVL. Also, we know that we cannot apply KVL in this loop as it consists of current source, as we cannot find voltage across it due to unknown resistance. So, coming back to the other half of the circuit, current passing through 4 ohm resistance is equal to Ix plus Iy, as both the direction of Ix and Iy are same, that is downwards, as current direction is considered clockwise on applying KVL in this loop. As current traveling from negative to positive terminal, we have voltage rise across 4 volt supply, that is plus 4, and voltage drop across 4 ohm resistor, therefore minus 4 into Ix plus Iy is equal to 0, and current on calculating we will get Ix plus Iy is equal to 1 ampere. If this is node A and this is node B, let's find VAB, that is potential difference between node voltage A and B. On applying KCL at node A, we have 8 ampere is equal to I2 plus Ix, where incoming current 8 ampere is equal to sum of outgoing current, that is I2 and Ix. Considering ground at this point, as maximum branches are connected to this point, all nodes connected to ground with short circuit are at 0 volt. Current due to potential difference between node voltage VA and ground is equal to VA minus 0 divided by 2 ohm resistor. Similarly, current Ix due to potential difference between node voltage VA and VB is equal to VA minus VB divided by 3 ohm resistance between them, and putting value of I2 and Ix in above equation, we have 8 is equal to VA by 2 plus VA minus VB divided by 3. As we can see, 4 volt voltage supply is parallel to 4 ohm resistor. Therefore, voltage across 4 ohm resistor is equal to 4 volt. If voltage across 4 ohm resistor is VR, which is equal to Ix plus Iy into 4. Let's find relationship between node voltage VB and voltage across VR. Current Ix plus Iy due to potential difference between VB and ground can be calculated as VB minus 0 minus Ix plus Iy into 4 is equal to 0, or VB is equal to Ix plus Iy into 4, or equal to VR. As discussed before, VR is equal to 4 volt due to 4 volt supply parallel to 4 ohm resistor. But we can also calculate VR as we have already calculated Ix plus Iy is equal to 1 ampere. and resistance is 4 ohm. Therefore, by using Ohm's law, that is I into R, VR comes out equal to 4 volt. On putting the value of node voltage VB in equation, we can find out value of node voltage VA, which will come out equal to 11.2 volts. Therefore, VAB, which is VA minus VB, that is 11.2 minus 4. Therefore, VAB comes out equal to 7.2 volts. Let's take a gate question. In this question, we need to find potential difference between node voltage A and B. If we consider current I in clockwise direction in this loop, so I will distribute to I1 and I2, where I2 will remain in a loop. As we know, current remain constant across the voltage source. Therefore, same amount of current, that is I, has to come back. In that case, I1 must be equal to 0, which make I is equal to I2. Hence, no current will flow across the 5 volt source, so as to maintain I is equal to I2. Similarly, in mesh 2, only I3 will flow in mesh 2, and no part of I3 will pass through 5 volt battery. Therefore, using KVL in mesh 1, plus 10 due to voltage rise and due to voltage drop across 5 ohm resistance, we have minus 5I. Similarly, voltage drop across both 3 ohm and 2 ohm resistance. Hence, minus 3I minus 2I is equal to 0. And I comes out equal to 1 ampere. Similarly, for mesh 2, we have voltage rise across 20 volt supply, as current flowing from negative to positive terminal, therefore plus 20, and voltage drop across both 5 ohm resistance. Therefore, minus 5I3 and again minus 5I3 is equal to 0. And I3 comes out equal to 2 ampere. As we have already calculated current I and I3, that is 1 ampere and 2 ampere. Let's calculate VAB, that is potential difference between node voltages of A and B. On considering direction of current from A to B, polarity across the resistance 2 ohm and 5 ohm will be as shown. As our considered direction is from A to B, which is opposite to direction of current I. Therefore, current across 2 ohm resistor is equal to minus I. And as direction of current I3 is same as our considered direction, therefore current across 5 ohm resistor will remain equal to I3. Now VAB or VA minus VB, that is potential difference between node A and node B, can be calculated as VA minus VB minus due to voltage drop into 2 into minus I, that is minus 1, minus 5 due to voltage drop as current travels from positive to negative terminal. Then minus due to voltage drop across 5 ohm resistor into 2 into 5 is equal to 0. Therefore, VA minus VB plus 2 minus 5 minus 10 is equal to 0, or VA minus VB is equal to 15 minus 2, that is 13 volt, or VAB is equal to 13 volts.